Darlings, I'm sensing an aura of conflict in the space. Everyone take a whiff of this rosemary. It'll cleanse your aura. You call those whiffs? Come on now, deep breaths. I know what I'm talking about here. I have 3 Emmys.
Roz cannot have any negative vibes on the love show, and can you blame her?
All right. Is everybody ready?
Ready? Okay, now since I don't mean to put any pressure on you, but since we're running a little late in this last minute, we got to kind of hurry things up. Okay.
No problem.
All right, go for it.
Okay, Joe, roll tape.
Suddenly, everything is in fast motion. Roz asks questions, gets a tour of the office, is shown how everything works on the computer, etc. Hundreds of faces and vital statistics whiz by on the screen as they talk. Through it all, Rachel is jockeying with Dave for Roz's attention. After a while, Dave gives up. The interview lasts a whopping 20 seconds. Back to normal speed.
You're kidding, darling. You met this guy on your own service?
Yes, I did.
Oh, what am I doing in television? I should work for you. Tell me, did you ever do it on his private jet?
Roz, honey, we once did it at the White House.
He must have some nerve.
Most billionaires do.
Billionaire? No.
Yes.
Who is he?
I can't say.
You can't
He
say.
hates publicity.
But he loves you.
Oh, Roz, like you shouldn't know.
Well then, make him prove it. Bring him on my Valentine's Day special. Where better to spend Valentine's Day than on the Love Show, right, guys?
Great.
Okay, everybody, remember, love conquers all. See you in the cosmos.
Interior connections, elevator, hallway.
Dave, what can I tell you? It just came out that way. Now stop nitpicking about that, and we have to find me another...
Another what? Another sucker?
Would you chill already?
Chill? Chill? You trying to tell me to chill? You don't get it. You just involved me in a nationwide network hoax. You probably ruined my reputation. You want me to chill out?
Well, maybe you could just lukewarm out.
Rachel, in my business, do you know what they call it when a person keeps repeating the same actions but expecting different results?
Voting?
Wrong. Insanity. It's called insanity.
All right, then I'm insane.
An elevator filled with cramped people arrives. Rachel gets in.
Insane.
The passengers all look at her oddly.
Forgive me.
No. That's it. You had your chance. You blew it.
Okay, so we go now.
No.
Yes, you can go. I don't ever want to see you again. You are no longer my friend.
She holds the door open, just looking at him.
Lady, let's go. You can make new friends in the lobby.
The doors close on her face, but Dave pops them open at the last second.
But I still work here, though. I'm not stupid.
Interior connections. The screen is active again.
Hey, Quizzical. Where do you live?
St. Louis. How about yourself?
Oh, perfect. Oceanside, Southern California.
Is that far from L.A.?
No.
Well, I'm there every month for business.
Well, maybe then I can come up and see you sometime, huh?
Wouldn't it be a lot easier if I went down to see you?
Hey, Quiz. Just because I can't walk doesn't mean I can't drive.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Hell, nobody else in L.A. walks either.
Interior connections. 3 not very attractive women are waiting in the reception area.
Fergus, welcome back.
Yeah, not a moment too soon. Thanks to the Love Show, we seem to have doubled our intake.
That's great.
Hey, Rach, these ladies saw the show last night.
Yes, we did. We thought you were wonderful. Oh, thank you very much. What can I do for you?
We'd like to meet a billionaire.
We figure if you can, anybody can.
Rachel takes refuge in her office as she goes through an enormous stack of phone messages.
Oh my God, feelings. Kim, is this message right? Did I get a call from the show Feelings? I mean, geez, that's the biggest show on cable.
Oh, who watches television?
Humans do, Kim. What'd they say?
They want to pay you $10,000 $1,000 to go on their show with your fictional beau. They want to steal the scoop from the love show. They're sending somebody over right now.
Oh my God, 10 G's. What should I do? Ask Dave to come in here. What the hell am I doing? I can't go on. Kim, where the hell is Dave?
Dave said to say he's not talking to you.
What? He's not talking to me? Oh, that's mature. See if he wants to hold his breath until I give him a cookie. Tell Fergus to get in here.
But I'm in the middle of a torrid affair.
Fergus, now!
Should I, scour the files again for a new and improved Mr. Wright?
Yes. No, wait. There isn't time. I need a guy immediately.
Immediately. How about a mail order bride service? Maybe if they use FedEx.
Fergus, I could choke you to death with your own necktie, you know. Next idea. Hurry, I'm starting to get another panic attack.
Why don't you ask Dave for a meditation tape?
Meditation? Please. I need to lapse into a coma.
Great, that's realistic.
Well, what the hell am I supposed to do? Of course, you!
Me?
Yes, you! You studied acting in college, didn't you?
Yeah, but only one semester. I took 2 semesters of physics. It'd be easier for me to send you back in time, okay?
Stop joking around. This is perfect. You weren't in yesterday. They don't know who you are.
No, Rachel, it would be very... I don't know what that was, but...
It would be connection next door, the Spanish version.
It would be not very good.
No, come on. It'd be great. You're young, you're handsome, you're...
A fraud, Rachel. I have to refuse.
Hey, Fergus, this could mean the difference between us thriving or going out of business. Listen, I'll give you a raise.
No.
No? Look, I will double your salary.
I can't.
Do it or you're fired.
Rachel, I can't.
Why not?
Because I'm gay, that's why.
No shit.
I mean, technically, you could say I'm bisexual because I did sleep with a woman once, but then again, I was with the babysitter. But, no, definitely, I am gay. I am gay. There. I said it. I've been hiding it all my life and have no idea why I just told you. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell anyone else.
He opens the door. Kim is standing in the doorway, holding more messages.
Don't tell anybody what? That you're gay? Oh, please, it was so obvious.
Interior, Rachel's parents' living room. Rachel is having a big family supper with her parents.
So, who's this man you were talking about on that show, sweetheart? Huh? Anybody we've met, darling?
I haven't even met him yet, Mom.
Yeah, another fish story. Figures. I remember the time you were a little girl and we caught you telling the truth. Your mother nearly had a seizure.
I know. What about Mrs. Glickstein's son, Irving? He's single again.
Again?
He's bald and his head is a funny shape.
No, he's got hair.
Yes, true, but it's all coming out of his nose.
In Greece, that's considered good luck.
Please, Mom.
Oh, maybe it's Albania.
The Funkies have a son. He seems nice.
What does he do?
He works with the government.
As?
He travels.
Through wind and snow and sleet and hail?
Mailmen get very nice pensions, sweetheart.
If I'm still single, when I'm 65, I will call him.
You see, that's your problem. You're too picky.
She's not picky, Harold. She's choosy.
Picky, choosy, schmicky, schmoozy. She should listen to me and get her master's degree.
I have a master's, Daddy.
Well, then get a doctorate. You can do anything with that. Right, Muriel?
She doesn't need a doctorate, Harold. She needs a doctor, a psychiatrist.
Rachel looks up at the camera. Exterior, Brooklyn Heights. Rachel marches resolutely out of the subway, down the street, and up the icy brown steps to Dave's door.
Oh, be careful, it's a little slippery. I didn't have any salt, so I had to use a little soy sauce.
Interior, Dave's apartment.
I missed you.
I've been in every day this week.
Yeah, but you weren't speaking to me. It was like I was watching you have an out-of-body experience.
Well, I'm only speaking it now because you begged me, but this better be good.
Okay, I admit it. You were right. I was wrong. I need to change and I need your help. I'm a basket case. I need to be fixed.
Fixed, Rachel, I got my cat fixed. I doubt you want quite the same thing.
Dave, you know what I mean. I need to be psychoanalyzed.
She smacks some of the dust out of his couch and lays down on it.
Now, come on, do me.
Rachel, believe me, wish I could.
Why not? What happened to all this stuff about being my friend? A real friend would do it.
Rachel, that's exactly why I can't do it. I am your friend, you know that. My feelings are just too strong for you. Be unethical.
Dave, I don't have time for ethics. Valentine's Day is coming right up, and I have to figure something out, or I'll... Okay. What should I do?
A montage begins with Rachel in her bedroom, where the dawning sun casts a golden light on Rachel's face as she lights some incense, pops in a tape, and sits cross-legged to meditate. Unfortunately, she falls over doing so. Cut now to Dr. Miller's office. Stately, book-filled office where she sits in her green leather chair and listens intently to what Rachel is saying. Cut next to Rachel walking along the lake, skimming stones deep in thought. A paparazzi photographer sees her and starts chasing her. Back in Rachel's living room, she is reading The Route Less Traveled. In Rachel's mother's kitchen, she sits at the table talking earnestly with her mother. In her bedroom, we see Rachel meditating placidly until she starts to smell something funny. We see that the incense has fallen over and is burning a small hole in her carpet. In Dr. Miller's office, she is looking concerned. Rachel has her head down and appears to be sobbing, but when she lifts it, we see she is laughing hysterically. Dr. Miller cracks a slight smile. Back at Central Park, Rachel is skimming stones again. She throws one stone that accidentally sinks a little boy's boat. She mimes, "Whoops." Suddenly, a video news crew spots her and they start trying to interview her as she gets up and walks away. In her mother's kitchen, Rachel is now fighting with her mom. Her mom keeps pushing a bowl of chicken soup at her and Rachel keeps pushing it back. Back in her living room, Rachel finishes the book, closes it, holds it to her chest. Next, Dr. Miller sees Rachel out of her office. She stops at the receptionist and writes her a check. From Rachel's facial expression, we can see that it is a big check. Back in her mother's kitchen, she and Rachel hug warmly until her mother notices something boiling over on the stove. At the lake, Rachel is now sitting on a big rock, taking in the view and a deep breath, dressed in the camouflage outfit she was wearing for the paint gun scene. The camera has to roam around the lake to find her for a while. Finally, in Rachel's bedroom, she finishes meditating and opens her eyes for the first time. Interior connections. The screen is alive again.
Hey, Mr. Lonely, good news. My dad said I could come visit you on spring break.
Oh, wow, Cupcake. I can't wait. You looked great in your picture.
Interior disgusting kitchen. The fat lady with the curlers is signing a stack of 8x10 glossy photos of a cute girl in a bikini.
Aw, thanks, Mr. Lonely. It sure is nice of you to pay for my trip. What's your credit card number?
Interior connections. Rachel is alone, sipping coffee, as Fergus walks in.
Rachel, this is a first. I've been opening this office since we signed the lease.
I know, Fergus. I work you pretty hard.
So, you finally gave in and went on Prozac?
No, I've just been doing a lot of thinking. You know, I've been so self-absorbed by my own problems that I've forgotten to tell you what a great job you've been doing.
Look, lady, I don't know who you are, but you better tell me what you've done with Rachel Rice's body.
Fergus, I'm not kidding. You've done a lot for me over the years, and I would like to do something nice for you for a change. You know what they say, what goes around comes around. At least it'll take my mind off of this Valentine's Day situation.
All right, then, a stack of 20s would be nice.
I'm going to do something better. I'm going to use my intuition and find you a boyfriend. You know I'm the best.
Yeah, I have to admit I never would have thought of matching up the Shapiros, but,
I'm going to do the same for you.
Really? I kind of prefer the cash.
Fergus, when was the last time you had a date?
New Year's?
New Year's?
Yeah, New Year's.
Oh, well, that's not too bad.
1992.
Ah, see?
Interior, Rachel's office. Dave and Rachel are at work on a client file. Outside her open door, a cacophony of phone ringing and conversations with clients are heard. Her intercom buzzes. Buzz.
Rachel, it's that guy from that feeling show again. He said if you didn't give him the scoop on your boyfriend, he'd announce on the show that you're dating Elvis.
Geez, these guys don't give up, do they? Tell him I've already committed the scoop to the love show, and I plan to keep it that way.
Ooh, I can't believe how much attention you've been getting from the media these days.
Yeah, well, I did say I was dating a billionaire. So far, I have read gossip columns that link me up with Adnan Khashoggi, Donald Trump, and Prince Charles.
Well, so long as they're accurate. Hey, listen, all this extra business is going to overload the mainframe any day now. You know, we got to do something about this.
I took care of it this morning. I'm having the new Infinity chips installed. That way we can run video onto the entire network.
Wow, good work. By the way, I heard what you were doing for Ferguson. I think it's terrific. You know, you're really making progress, Rach.
Yeah.
You know that.
Shame I will have to commit Harry Carey next week and waste all this emotional growth.
I think we'll be fine.
Rachel, it's that producer from Feelings again.
Kim, I told you what to tell him already.
I know, but I forgot to mention one small thing. He's here in the office.
He's here in the...
As she opens the door, she's barraged by floodlights and another video film crew, reporter and producer. Rachel Rice, we have reports that you're dating Bigfoot. Is he a good lover? Interior, fancy restaurant.
Dave, I've been doing everything you told me to do, but you have to go with me on this one. This is definitely a case where it is better to lie than tell the truth.
Rachel, this isn't a little white lie that I tell you a dress looks good on you or...
Oh, thank you.
Rachel, this is serious. A lot of people could get hurt by this.
Exactly, Dave. Now, they would get hurt by the truth. Look, do you know what would happen if I went on the love show and tell them I never had a boyfriend? Boom, we would go out of business faster than a Siberian Baskin Robbins. Think of all the love that we could have created that would just be laid to waste. Think of all the children that won't be born. Think of all the millions of people.
Oh, God, I think you're just exaggerating just a tad.
But at least it's not lying. I am making progress.
Okay, enough with that already. Man, even I'm starting to get sick of that.
Wow.
All right, let's say I agree. Who would you take on the show?
Well, we need somebody who knows the service, who knows me. Using Fergus would have been cool.
Yeah, using Fergus would have been cruel. You know, you should really use me.
You?
Yeah.
You?
Sure, why not?
Dave, did you just smoke your hemp suit? I mean, do you remember the man I described? A rich, handsome, young stud.
Oh, maybe I could fake it.
Fake it? Dave, you're none of those things. Look around you. Now, women want guys that look like that. No offense.
I am offended. I'm offended by your shallowness and materialism.
Well, I am offended by your egotisticosity or whatever the hell it's called. I mean, look at you. You dress like a scarecrow. You have tofu in your beard half the time. You look like Ben Franklin on a bad hair day, and they wouldn't call you a stud in a nursing home.
But besides that...
How?
Interior, Rachel's apartment. Rachel is scrolling through her wizard personal organizer. She's got her shoes off and a pint of Ben & Jerry's frozen yogurt next to her.
What a schmuck. I bet that any of my ex-boyfriends would be happy to do the interview with me. Oh, let's just give old Doug Katz a call.
Hello.
Hi, Doug. It's Rachel Rice. Remember me?
Rachel, of course. Hey, how have you been?
Great, Doug. How about yourself?
Oh, great. Hey, I just got married. You're gonna love this story. Do you have a few minutes?
Sure.
Interior, Rachel's apartment. Rachel is currently going through an old file of facts. The Ben & Jerry's is finished, and she's most of the way through a 2-liter diet soda and fat-free potato chips.
Aha! Alan Vella. Of course, he's a sweetie. Hello, Alan? This is Rachel Rice.
I'm sorry. Who is this?
Rachel Rice. We dated a couple of years ago.
Rachel Rice. Oh yeah, you were in personnel at Merrill Lynch. How are you?
I'm great. Hey, listen, you're not married right now, are you?
No. What do you want?
I was just wondering what you were doing for Valentine's Day.
Huh? It's funny you should ask that. I'm actually getting married on Valentine's Day.
Oh, really? At what time?
Exterior Long Island Expressway. John Solomon, who is now speeding down a dark expressway in an expensive sports car with a cellular phone up to his ear.
Oh, so that's why we never see this alleged boyfriend of yours in any of the papers.
Yeah, so listen, Jonathan, I hate to say this, but you are my last hope. I am begging.
I'm sorry, what were those last two words?
I'm begging.
I just like hearing them. For the rest of the call, I'll imagine you on your knees, so don't tell me you're not. Rachel, do you remember why we broke up in the first place?
Oh, Jonathan, what does that have to do with anything?
It has a lot to do with it. I mean, you want me to go on TV in front of the whole country and say I'm your boyfriend?
So?
So if you remember, we broke up because I thought you were so incredibly dishonest and self-centered that you made an infomercial look sincere.
Oh, but Jonathan, I have changed.
You've changed, huh? Then why do you need me to go on TV and lie for you just so you'll look good?
Interior 6th Avenue Counseling Center.
All right, guys.
Here we go. Ready?
Ooh-ba! Ooh-ba-ba! Ooh-ba-ba-ba! Wah-ba-ba-loo-ba-ba-lop-and-boom! Hey, great session, guys. See you guys next week. Take care, man. Totally renewed. You look renewed, Howard. Take care, All right, see you guys next week. That way.
Yeah, Howard.
That guy.
I really have to thank you for introducing me to this men's group, Dave.
You feel like you're learning a lot, huh?
Well, no, but compared to these other guys, my problems are minuscule.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, Howard makes you look like John Wayne.
It's great. I mean, I'm finally starting to accept my place in the grand scheme of things.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I had feelings of inadequacy the size of the Andromeda Galaxy, but now I'm starting to overcome them.
Well, that's terrific, Fergus. You know, I do know that Rachel's been wanting to fix you up.
Yeah, I actually have my first date tonight.
Ah.
Yeah, I think I'm finally ready to let a little love into my life.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I said I'm finally ready to let a little love into my life, provided my parents don't find out, of course.
Interior gay bar. Only in the West Village can you find a place this tasteful and yet this sleazy. Clusters of bulky men in trendy casual wear hang around the bar, pool table, and dance floor. Fergus enters and waves to Roger, an extremely handsome man in his early 40s. Believe it or not, Fergus's DKNY type suit is too subtle for the room. He gets stares and furtive glances as Roger crosses the floor to greet him.
Whoa, relax.
Oh, relax, sister. I told you on the phone. I'm negative.
I'm sorry, I just,
Oh, that's right. You're the virgin.
Calm down. Except for the babysitter. Don't forget her.
Oh, come on, Miss Thing. Let's dance.
No, maybe we should have a drink first, you know?
Interior gay bar later. Fergus and Roger are at the bar holding big, poofy, bright blue drinks with fruit and umbrellas in them.
Whoa. Wow, I mean, it's so much to take in.
Take in?
I mean, the lifestyle. For example, I have such a hard time calling another man's sister. I mean, I keep picturing my Catholic school nuns.
Oh, you poor little sweet cakes, you.
Interior gay bar much later. Roger hands Fergus a pool cue. Fergus bends over the pool table to take a tricky shot, and Roger bends over him to assist him with the shot. Fergus is extremely uncomfortable. Then, just as Roger starts rubbing his groin against Fergus's buttocks, Fergus jumps like someone just put 100,000 volts through him. Crash! Pool balls and cues fly everywhere. Fergus backs out of the bar, apologizing as he does. Interior Rachel's apartment hallway. Rachel's door is closed. Dave is standing outside it, squirming around like he has to pee, holding flowers behind his back. We hear the sound of the chain being unlatched and the door locks being unlocked. Rachel opens the door in a fog and in a ridiculous pair of pajamas. They converse in the hallway with the door half opened.
Were you sleeping?
No, I was playing ice hockey. What was so important that you had to come over at this hour?
Gosh, you look very pretty, considering the circumstances.
What do you want?
Can I come in?
No. What's going on here?
You gonna make me tell you while I'm standing out in the hallway?
Tell me what?
That I love you.
He thrusts the flowers in her face.
What?
I love you. I'm in love with you. I'm infatuated with you, and I'm crazy about you.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I think. No, wait. Is that wonderful? Wait, hold on. Let me think about this for a minute.
Take your time.
So you mean all this time you were pretending to be my friend when actually you were in love with me?
Well, not all this time. I mean, I started out as your friend.
Oh, that's why you wanted to go on the show with me.
I guess now that you mention it.
So you had a hidden agenda.
Well, not exactly.
Not exactly? Not exactly? I trusted you more than anybody else on this planet, and all you kept telling me was how high and mighty you were, and all along you were lying to me?
Well, that's one interpretation.
One interpretation? Hey, interpret this, buddy.
Hey, what do you mean?
I mean, get the hell out of my face is what I mean. Here I am, seeing shrinks, meditating, working so hard to change, and you turn out to be nothing but a pompous, two-faced, lying little hippie hypocrite. I can't believe I trusted you. You are just like all the others.
Oh, well, not just like all the others.
She slams the door in his face. Suddenly, it reopens.
And P.S., you're fired.
She throws the flowers in his face and slams the door even harder. Interior Rachel's office. Rachel is at her desk. She's wearing sunglasses and still looks terrible. Her video camera is running and a gorgeous stud named Garth sits opposite her. Fergus knocks on the door and pops his head in.
You are not gonna believe what happened to me Friday.
Oh, yeah. Me neither.
Oh, are you okay? We'll continue this later. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh, hey, no problem. I'm Garth Douglas. I'm auditioning for the role of the boyfriend on your news-otainment show.
Huh?
Fergus looks out her door. In the reception area are a half dozen other gorgeous studs, all reading sides and looking like actors at an audition. One of them, Cliff, looks up at Fergus.
Excuse me, can I use the phone? I have to call my agent.
Dissolve to Rachel walking Cliff out the door.
That was, interesting, Cliff. Thank you.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I'm only a model. I'm new to dialogue.
Rachel, Dave is on line 2 for you.
Tell Dave I hope he overdoses on tofu.
Rachel, he told me what's going on. I think you should talk to him.
What the hell for, huh? He's just like all the other bums. I might as well get one that's cute.
Rachel, you're making a mistake. Your logic is flawed.
My logic is crystal clear. This business is all I have left. I'm gonna make it look good, and I'm gonna make me look good.
You might look good, but you won't feel good.
Next! Interior connections. The fading sunlight reflects on the screen.
So, hey, Quizzical, when's the next time you come into California?
Next week. And I just authorized the service to give you my name and phone number. So why don't we get together?
Hey, I told you I'm an egghead in a wheelchair, right?
Yeah.
And you're a beautiful brunette babe, right?
And a rather well-off brunette babe. Why, does that scare you?
No. Willing to overlook it.
Interior connections. Another stud is exiting Rachel's office.
Well, keep me in mind in case you get any roles that are,
Less demanding.
or easier.
Kim, who's next?
3 or 4 studs remain.
Him.
The man she's pointed to has his back to her. He's wearing a very handsome suit and has a long, silky ponytail.
And he'll be here in a minute.
Gee, I'm sure during this lovely interlude we will sing. A handsome man in a handsome suit has a very long...
Forget it. No, just wait. 2 minutes.
long, silky ponytail.
Kim. Hi there. I'm Rachel Rice.
I'm David Campbell.
For the first time in the film, Dave's hair is neat, his clothes are killer, and he's even shaved his beard. He looks very handsome.
If I had time, my darling, I would have looked better.
I suppose you think you would just...
I went with the, and I...
And get some nice... And, you know, just because...
I bet he gets the part.
Come on, let's get at it.
They exit. Then another man walks in. His name is Anthony.
Are you here for the audition?
Audition? No. Rachel Rice sent me up here to meet,
He's holding a fax printout that has Fergus's picture on it.
you.
Me?
Hey, how are you doing?
Really?
Yeah, hey, I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time or anything.
Oh, no.
Oh, cool. Oh, great. There's this little bookstore around the corner that has this cool cafe upstairs. It's really quiet. I thought we might go there and talk.
It's not Antonelli's, is it? Because I always pass that place and wonder what it's like inside.
Oh, it's great. I mean, it's full of all these brooding, pensive types. It kind of reminds me of a James Joyce novel.
They are out the door. Only Kim and a few remaining actors are left.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Interior, Rachel's parents' house. Harold is changing the channels on the set as Muriel yells to him from the kitchen.
What channel did she say it was?
7. No, wait, 17.
It can't be 17. We don't get cable.
Try 11.
11 has the game on.
Muriel enters with some sandwiches.
What are you doing? It's on.
Wait. Just let me get the score.
She grabs the remote and smacks him.
Give me that. What are you, nuts?
The TV goes from a football game to Rachel's face. In the Love Show studio. Dissolved to Interior Love Show studio. The decor is very new agey with crystals, Indian dream catchers, and burning rosemary hanging everywhere. It looks like a hippie apartment, except for the huge stage lights and TV cameras.
So let me get this straight, darlings. Dave is not a billionaire.
True.
And he doesn't speak 6 languages.
Correct.
And he's not exactly a hot young stud.
You'd be surprised.
But he's not the Fabio. He's not the Fabio you made him out to be.
Well, no.
So then every little thing you told me about him was a lie.
Yes, but I love him.
Sweetheart, I love my poodle, but I'm not about to claim he's Donald Trump. If you love him so much, why didn't you just tell me this on the first show?
Because I didn't realize it.
But he was standing right next to you.
You know, Roz, that's the funny thing. You know, we were both so close to each other, we didn't realize how right we were for each other.
So you made up a guy you thought was right for you?
Exactly. Out of fear.
Fear?
Fear. Fear of losing my looks before I found the right guy, fear of growing old, alone, fear of plastic surgery, fear of cellulite, fear of...
I think the fear thing is clear, darling.
Let me put it this way. I'm closer to 40 than I am 30. By the time my mother was 30, she had a husband, a house, and 2 kids. I have none of those things. I was starting to panic, and when you panic, you do crazy things.
Crazy is one thing, but a nationwide media hoax. I mean, now you expect people to trust you with their love lives?
Well, hopefully they'll understand I'm being honest with them now. They know how tough it is out there. Maybe they'll sympathize.
Hell, America loves a reformed liar. They let Oliver North run for Senate.
Geez, they built Nixon his own library.
And there was that scene at the end of the movie Quiz Show. You know what, my darlings? I think you're right. I think you should get the love show kiss of approval after all.
Suddenly, a huge inflatable pair of lips is lowered from the ceiling, and it kisses Dave and then Rachel.
So, to all you lovers out there, if you want to find love, look into your heart and then under your nose. Happy Valentine's Day. Next up, Princess Di and her new guy. Stay tuned.
Interior Universalist Church. The light from the stained glass window pours into the church. A painting of the universe, a cross, a Jewish star, and the yin-yang symbol tell us this ain't exactly the Vatican. As the camera pulls back, we also see two people standing at the altar being married. The groom wears a top hat and tails, the bride a beautiful wedding gown. And the camera pulls back to reveal that Rachel and Dave are the best man and maid of honor, standing in profile on either side of the bride and groom. Dave is lean and trim in an extremely handsome suit. Rachel is beautiful and calm, wearing a flowing dress, flowers in her hair, and a lot less makeup than usual. Finally, as the makeup fades down, or the music fades down, and Reverend Berger voice fades up, we cut to the bride and groom.
You may kiss the bride.
And we now see the groom is Fergus. And he lifts the veil over Anthony's face. Interior Universalist Church. Later. A champagne bottle is being popped. It's a charming reception. Guests of all kinds are laughing, conversing, and sipping champagne.
Is he Jewish? I think he's Jewish. He could be Jewish. Maybe he just looks Jewish.
He who? The groom?
No, but the bride.
Oh.
Rachel and Dave are dancing together gracefully, obviously in love. They stare at Fergus and Anthony, who are receiving gifts and envelopes.
I still have the knack, don't I?
They make a lovely couple.
Everybody has their match in this world.
The hard part is finding them.
I'm just glad I finally found you.
Right under your nose, Dave.
Nearby, Dave's men's group is toasting Dave. They do a group hug. We hear the sound effects of their champagne glasses being squashed and shattered. Cut to Gigi Van Dychter. The New York Magazine reporter observes from the sidelines and jots something in her notebook.
Beautiful ceremony, wasn't it?
Superb.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you think, I mean, if they can work it out, then why can't we?
Don't rush me.
I'm not rushing you. I'm just pointing something out. I mean, you know, we should at least move in together.
Dave's voice fades out as the debate ensues. A series of zoom outs and dissolves take us from a close-up of Dave and Rachel to the crowd waltzing beautifully, to the church itself bathed in sunlight, to the skyline of the city of New York, fade to black, the end.